Well, morning, everybody. Morning, everybody. You're welcome to the Daily Digest with Jimi Disu. I need to apologize for technical reasons. My good friend who was here 2 days ago won't be here today to talk about wills. But look, we've done it. We've reached a better compromise. We've gotten a lawyer, and the lawyer will come some other time, and some other time meaning sometime next week. Okay, the lawyer will come sometime next week and give you an idea of how to go about your will, minus appointing people and so on and so forth, appointing relatives and so on and so forth. So as usual, that thing now plays into our own advantage. And I'd like to go over a few things that I went over this morning. The first is to tell you that the story, $100,000 prize when too much is inadequate, that I couldn't take on this morning for reasons, for discretionary reasons, is now uploaded on my blog, jimidisu.com. So you can go and read it up there by Abimbola Adelakun. And because there are certain portions of it I would have wanted to read, but I thought I should apply a bit of discretion because when you read these things on radio, it sounds quite different from when you read them. But the column is up, and is up, of course, credited to Punch and credited to Abimbola Adelakun. And I would advise very strongly, either you go to the Punch website, or we too have uploaded it because we upload only editorials and occasional columns like this. So jimidisu.com, you will find it. That is one. Two, it also gives us the opportunity, because we've talked about it for 2 days running, it also gives us the opportunity to express yourselves about the recent development. Whether you think, Jonathan, I'm doing this job now for the PDP, for them to take it as a kind of survey of some sort. Not a survey really, but to find out how do you react to the issue of Jonathan contesting against Tinubu. The constitutional provision we'll sort out. We'll find a lawyer. Maybe GT or any of my lawyer friends will get them to talk about the constitutional provision. But also remember that the law is subject to all kinds of interpretations. What might be positive to GT might be negative to Falana. Things like that. But at least we'll try and get some legal views on that. But at least in principle, what do you think? Do you think that Jonathan would be a formidable character? Do you think that Nigeria should keep going back and forth, which is one of the things that I have, going back and forth to the same people for certain reasons that are localized? I believe I would wish, if God were to ask me what my last wish would be, what my wish would be on all this, I would be saying something like, could God just give us something fresh entirely? Okay, give us something, a new president, a new dispensation, a new, let Nigeria be placed on the map at the very least, for having a president and a first lady who can hold our own internationally. We haven't had that in a long time. Most of our presidents had been deficient in public speaking and in stature. We need to tell ourselves some home truths about that. We haven't had that kind of president that could flag the flag of Nigeria, on the international front, in terms of delivery, in terms of content, and the First Lady likewise. Because we have that potential. I begin when we
Benny.
the word to head is that of Sheriff Benny. You know, and being president, it would be nice if we put up a sterling performance and made life difficult for us. After all, what is the importance of Turenchi? But it would be better if we had a president who could, on the local front, take take the citizens into consideration, the average poor man. It would be nice if we had a president who had international reckoning. It would be nice if we had a president whose second brief would be putting Nigeria on the international map, because we have the disposition, we have the characters. But in recent times, God hasn't been that kind to us, Either we have a president, we've had I can't remember the last time we had a president who stood up. Obasanjo, yes, okay, fairly well, yes. But since then, we haven't had a president who would say, both the president or his wife. I mean, we've had governors who were look at in the days when Duke was the first was the governor of Cross River. He put Cross River on the map internationally with his wife. They were a good couple to look at. You look at the two of them, you'll be hungry for marriage. So you don't do a fine boy now. So, but when we take that away, it would be nice, because all these things matter. Nigeria has been. I had breakfast with a few guys this morning, and Nigeria has almost got to a place where all we think of is money, 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 money. Till you die, you'll be running 70, you'll be running 75, 80. When are you going to spend this money? So anyway, before I go on the 1 hour rant, I'd like to take your opinion on if you think that Jonathan, if you are ready for another 4 years of pay at the first lady level. If you're ready for another 4 years, and we will see how that goes. So the lines are 0201-2770993, and the female line is 0201-465-7190. I'd like to say also, before we start, that we missed a story this morning in the Vanguard, and the story is street naming draws concern in Lagos. Okay, and residents, commercial drivers reject move, and Sanwo-Olu's aides defends renaming of streets. The story has something about the reaction of former Governor Fashola, and there's one quotation I got from him that says that, but it's perhaps instructive that we are discussing street naming and street unnaming, and I keep my gunpowder dry. The streets naming or renaming has caused a lot of controversy. I am for not distorting history. The thing is that for these newfound personalities and whatever that we have found, you can't change the hand of history. You cannot do that. It's a wasted exercise. Of course, I know the political implication of some of these streets that are being named is very, very unfortunate. It shouldn't be encouraged. It should be avoided. It has its consequences. We will get to that one of these days, sooner than later. We also missed a story credited to the EFCC talking about how many estates in Abuja have been abandoned, and they discovered that they are owned by civil servants. Remember that Godi, I think an estate was credited to Godi, and it has how many houses? 700. In one estate. And Godi also challenged he challenged that. So okay, we'll take our lines, we'll take your telephone calls. I'll take the first one. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning.
This is Jeffo from Sala Kingdom.
Yes.
A quick one. I think I concur with you regarding Google Jonathan. What we need, to me, we need somebody that is fresh. Then I don't need Jonathan coming back to as a president. To me, it's just like an old wine in new bottle. So we need something fresh. Something let Nigerians feel that bit of presidency. We are not there to it at all.
Yeah.
So I need something fresh. Someone, even Osibanjo. Even Osibanjo I prefer Osibanjo than all these Okagos. Some of them are not even.
I don't call them Okagos. These are at my age now. Man, no Okago. Ah.
No. Okay, now
I understand.
Someone like Jonathan now, the wife is not outspoken. I listened to her. He's not outspoken. So we need something that's fresh. We need something new. We need something that's new. All these Okago, this and that, they're all the same thing. So we need something fresh.
Are you calling me an Okago?
No.
You will hear from my lawyer. Okay. All right. Have I been called an Okago? Tell me, why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? What? Someone is calling me an Okago.
I laugh because you laugh. I was supporting the laughter that you
laugh. All right. Okay. Okago. Okay. It will soon be your turn.
Yes.
Let's call her. Hello.
Hello, Uncle Jimmy. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Fine, thank you. My name is Dr. Jude. I'm calling from Amu Odofin.
Yes.
Okay. When I heard you talk about Jonathan, in fact, I saw it this morning on the papers.
Yes.
And I just laughed. And this is why I laughed. I remember several months ago on your station, people talk about, they keep saying, who will win from the ADC and all of those things, all the, permutations. And I just laughed and said, listen, these guys don't know anything. And in fact, when people call, they always say, they need new ones. We understand these things. Nobody is not tired of this. But let me say this, sir. The very day that Tinubu was announced the winner was the very day I heard, because I'm very affiliated with people who are in PDP. That was the very first day I was in the north, and they told me the game has started. This has always been the plan of the Northerners. And really, when people call and they are saying, Obi, Atiku, I just laugh and say, look at these guys. Jonathan is coming. Look at it very well. I'm not saying that he is the best, but I'm saying that at this point, what is obtainable? These Northerners, this is actually the game.
Really?
They all along are waiting that anything goes better. Who is coming is Jonathan, because he's the only person that can guarantee that one term for them to come back. This is actually the game. We have just entered the
but if Tinubu does come back a second term, Tinubu too has one term.
Sir, I can tell you for free that if a goat comes out and contests, that goat will beat Tinubu with what his performance right now. But I'm telling you, the very
let's move into the animal kingdom just yet. I think point is noted. Hello, good morning. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Morning.
This is Olawale from Aja.
Yes, good morning, ma'am.
You see the trick of these politicians.
Yes.
You want new. Where do you want to get the new? From the moon? From the moon. They know what they are doing. They don't want somebody who will be frugal, who will cut down on all these wastages we are seeing. Somebody who will care for the Nigerian people. They don't want that person. That is why they are rooting for Jonathan. Jonathan that opened the treasury. They think we've forgotten about Dasuki Gate. Where did that one land us? They think we are stupid. Nigerians that are suffering are not stupid. What is Jonathan looking for? What is Jonathan looking for? He has been there, and we saw his performance. And his performance is what brought this APC government. The last 10 years has been terrible for the Nigerian people. So who is hooting for it? We know their games. We want somebody who will be frugal, somebody who will manage our resources and look for how to help us come out of the quagmire we are in now. And I'm rooting and I'm praying for His Excellency, Peter Obi. Everybody knows. We have to cut down on the cost of governance. As President Tinubu has refused to do it, so we look for an alternative.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Wow. Well, now I've now opened the floodgates, and yes, I'm ready to go along with it. I think I can take one more before I take a break. When I come back, in addition to taking your views on the emergence of Jonathan, I've had so many calls this morning on Wasiu's behavior, as it were, at the airport, the incident at the airport. The guys I had breakfast with too brought it up, and so I'd like to have you call in with whatever you know. Though you have to call in from a relatively informed background and tell us what you think about that incident. I still maintain it was very unfortunate. I still maintain that the captain should be thoroughly examined, in the sense that I don't think she has the temperament to fly a plane. I wonder what she will do in times of an emergency, with the kind of temperament that she has, where she almost, as far as I'm concerned, she almost beheaded. She almost beheaded the guy if he hadn't bent his head. Okay, so let's take another one. Hello, good morning. Hello?
I wanted to take this
international call.
Yeah, but it's not coming up.
It's not coming
let's
up.
Go back to this.
Okay. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. Good morning.
Yes.
This is Timothy.
Yes, Timothy.
Another call.
Hello.
Hello, morning.
Another call.
Hello.
Hello. Good morning, sir.
Morning.
My name is Smith Ibe.
Yes, Mr. Ibe.
Okay, sir. On a lighter note, I want to inform you that Mr. Jonathan's new wife is beautiful and she can speak well too.
Well,
So she has a second wife now. She just backed her PhD. So I think she'll be presentable if Nigerians decide to toe that line.
Well, yeah, that's a valid point. I don't know. I beg, I don't want Pepe's wahala there. If he has is it true that he has a
I have
second
no
wife?
idea.
You have no idea. Is it if he has a second wife, or it was in the papers that he has a second wife? She has a PhD.
President Jonathan.
Yes. But Pepe too has a PhD.
Yes, that's what I know.
Yes.
President Jonathan is who I know.
So
I don't know
PhD
about
for
second wife.
PhD for PhD.
Yes, no.
Okay.
Ojoro Council.
All right. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello.
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 Hello. Good morning.
Morning.
Yeah. Good morning, Uncle Jimmy.
Yes.
Good morning. All right. Yeah. On the issue of Jonathan contesting.
Yes.
What we've been hearing has confirmed to us that it is not actually that people really want change. People should just say the only person they think can fix Nigeria is Obi, because now suddenly they are abusing Jonathan and they are beginning to see Jonathan opened the floodgate of treasury for looters. We will all wait, and they should just tell us that all Nigerians are bad except Peter Obi. Good morning.
Okay. Let's take another caller. Do we have him now?
We can't take. We need to.
Oh, we have to take a short break. We'll be right back.
Listening to your number one station for talk.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk. Little body, big moves. Little brain, big learning. Your little child is eager to do big things. Every sachet of Cerelac Junior comes with the nutrition they need, natural grains, protein, and iron to support their physical growth, learning, and development. So you can fully enjoy your little one's big moments of growth.
Build a fort, water shield cement, not confirm.
Oh, welcome, sir. Sir, we are set to begin the foundation.
Everything set?
Everything, sir. We have the estimates for the granite, the sand, the iron rods, the concrete blocks, the cement, the...
Wait, engineer. What cement are you planning to use?
Oh, the normal cement, sir.
The normal cement?
Yes, sir.
You know the area is waterlogged and you say normal cement? Have you not heard of Water Shield? The new waterproof cement by Lafarge, designed to protect buildings from water damage and water damage to your property. If you're building in a waterlogged area, then your best bet is the new Water Shield cement by Lafarge. Water Shield is the waterproof, high-strength cement expertly formulated for all interior and external use in waterlogged areas. End water damage to your property.
Meals have a way of taking us on a journey. And when you add plenty of vegetables like efo, ugu, and season with the rich taste of North seasoning cubes, even better.
So, go ahead and elevate your meals with more vegetables and the rich taste of Knorr cubes. Today, eat for good.
This is not just football. This is JJ Ball X, the game where every doggo, every race counts. Here, your football skills pay off. As you raise the ball, you fit dey raise your account balance. So if you think you're the next JJ and it's sure for you, get on the BetKing app. Use the promo code JJBallX. Tap on casino. Click on JJ BallX to play and start winning. Remember, not for persons under the age of 18. Play responsibly.
All right, class, settle down. Today, let's talk about how you started your day.
We got dressed and had pancakes with John Vance 3-in-1 chocolate for breakfast.
My mom makes John Vance 3-in-1 chocolate for us too.
My mom calls it instant goodness. My sister and I always put it inside our pap. It's so yummy.
John Vance 3-in-1 chocolate is a chocolate drink made of rich cocoa, milk, and sugar. Available nationwide in stores. John Vance 3-in-1 chocolate. Enjoy instant goodness.
In the kitchen game, there are players and then Agba Ballers, MVP, Player of the Year, 10-0, no rival. Become an Agba Baller with the new improved Maggi chicken flavor, made with a flavorful formation of onions, celery, turmeric to bring out your top game in the kitchen. Elevate the taste of your everyday dishes with delicious rich chicken flavor. Oh yeah, let's go.
New Maggi chicken flavor, my game changer.
Hey, party people. Jollof, gone. Pounded yam, gone. But water, unfinished bottles, abandoned like suya wrapper. Now, with the 33cl bottle, no waste, no wahala.
The new 33cl bottle. Big enough to refresh, small enough to finish. And thanks to our trusted 13-step quality process, every drop is refreshingly safe. Nestle Pure Life Premium Drinking Water. Source of hydration you can trust.
99.3 Nigeria Info, your number one station for talk. Let's talk.
You're listening to Jimi Disu right here on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Okay, so you're welcome back to the Daily Digest. One more time, I apologize for not being able to bring our good friend who was going to discuss the will. But we will subsequently get him or some lawyer or whatever to take that topic. What is that? I believe the clamor.
Yes. Brian says, I believe the clamor for Jonathan's return is the idea of what could have been. The PDP has been in such poor position since Jonathan's concession in 2015. I think they want to restart things with him.
I think the return of Jonathan would suit the PDP's purpose. Whether it would suit Nigerians' purpose is what I'm not sure of. Whether we want to go back to that era, because remember it was when Jonathan was president that we had the Madweke and had the Dasuki Gate and all these things. Does he have the gravitas? Does he have the gravitas to hold on during his disposition, for example? Will he be able to stop the legislators for the cars they bought for 160 million now will be close to 250? Would he be able to close the treasury to say no? Little things like that. What will he do? He couldn't stand his ground when he was supposed to have withdrawn subsidy bit by bit. So many things we need to ask, but it would suit the political. At the end of the day, the politicians will always be the beneficiaries. They are the first line of benefiting. So what much would change if he had a Jonathan? I don't know. So, but I leave it to you. Let's have your views. What about this persistent one?
Yes. Let's
hello.
Let's pick it.
Hello.
It's not coming up.
Let's
take another one. Yeah.
Hello. Okay.
Let's take another one.
Hello.
That one is gone as well. We'll take another one.
Hello.
It's gone as well. We'll take another one.
Hello.
Morning, sir. Uncle Jimi Disu.
Morning.
Good morning, Mr. Cherry. You see, Nigeria, we compete over things we do not know. And the things we do know, we do not understand, we see or complain over it. Now, I want to use something for Rista.
Oh, sorry. Maybe you have to call back. We missed that one. Hello, good morning. Hello?
Good morning, Uncle Jimmy.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, it's an honor to speak with you.
But you have to, please, I can't hear you well.
Can you hear me now?
It's better, yes.
Okay, Uncle Jimmy, when you were away, we many that missed you. And I could feel the missing from Uncle Sheriff's voice. We are happy that you're back. As for Mr. President Jonathan coming back, can you hear me, sir?
I'm not laughing at the fact. I did not miss me this much. But
I missed you.
I missed you.
Okay, sir. Now, as for President Jonathan coming back, sir,
yes.
I feel it's not a good idea. Like you, the elders, will say, when you say good night, you don't come back there and say good evening. There's a way the Yoruba proverb says it. Yeah. So I don't think it's a good reason you should come back. My senior brother in the UK once told me that the day Obi becomes president in this country, yes, a lot of people will run away from this country because they will likely go to jail. People don't want someone who would be very, very hard on them on corruption and cut a lot of wasteful spending. That's why a lot of people want because it was kind of, I would want to call him a milk and gentleman. And gentlemen know they run this country. So I don't support him coming back because they will even rubbish him the
like the Edo.
Exactly. They will even I feel they will rubbish him. So have a good day, Ogami.
Okay. All right. I think I'd like to alert you to one thing. Peter Obi says a lot of things. Peter Obi can do a lot of things, but the Constitution would bar him in certain areas, and I'd like his supporters to be aware of that. Of course, I have sympathies for Peter Obi. I like the rhetoric, and I aligned with some of the things that he did when he was governor in Anambra. I would say that the first time I saw Peter Obi, he had stood in front of me before I knew a governor was coming, and it was an event. He came with 2 cars in Lagos. So that is all right. But would Peter Obi, for example, be able to close the treasury when the National Assembly say they want to buy, those cars of 150, 160 are now about 200 million, when they want to buy for themselves? They have a constitutional provision to make the first draw from the treasury. So they might not necessarily submit their budget to him. So it's good that we put these things also in perspective, and I hope Peter Obi would take note of that. How many supporters will he have in the National Assembly for some of the frugal things he will want to attend to. It's going to be a big fight. I just want you to know that, put it in perspective. And left to Peter Obi would be nice in a dictatorship where you had a military government and they made him a prime minister and told him to run the country. That would be nice. But the democratic disposition we have now does not allow for a lot of things, and I hope people will take note of that. So let's go to the next reaction. Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Good morning.
Uncle Jimmy, good morning, sir.
Morning.
Sheriff, I greet you. My name is Uche, Uncle Jimmy. I'm calling from the UK.
Uche, how now?
Uncle Jimmy, you have forgotten me. How is work, sir?
Look at. Go to your reaction, no, Daddy.
Uncle Jimmy, well, straight to the point. Uncle Jimmy, a few days ago, I saw your podcast with Femi Obong Daniel, and there was a question he asked you, and you answered. The answer you gave was just what was also on my mind. He asked you if you had hope in Nigeria, and Uncle Jimmy, you were, point blank. You said you had no hope. And Uncle Jimmy, things like this are things that make someone feels like there's no hope for Nigeria. I'm sorry to say that, but Uncle Jimmy, if you look at the narrative, nobody is talking about the competence of a man who can come and turn things around in Nigeria. The narrative is about, it is the turn of the South. Let them move. So that somebody from the north will come. It's not about who can change the Nigerian situation. It's not about who can make things work. It's about, the north will come so that the south will take it, and then somebody from the west will not. It's crazy. It's crazy. For me, Jonathan coming back is a no-no. Okay. We have seen what he could offer. Let's try somebody new. We have seen what this president is offering. Is it good enough for us? The answer is no. Let's try somebody new, for goodness sake. For me, I've always said it. I'm not an advocate of Igbo presidency and all that. No, I'm an advocate of somebody who can do the job. And in all honesty, it's not because if Obi's name was Shegun or Mustafa, I will still go for him because he has proven that integrity.
Yes.
And I've also said it that if an Oshibanjo comes to the race, I will also look at him. Yes. But unfortunately, Nigerians are not looking at these things. It's sad. That country will not move forward. The way we keep running things, it doesn't look like we will ever move forward. It's a sad narrative. But what can we do? Good morning, Uncle Jimmy.
Morning. Unfortunately, I'm distracted by a TV in the studio that Sheriff has tuned. I'm distracted, one, by the pretty ladies that are sitting down there. I'm distracted by that. And two, I think they are talking a bit about Wasiu's altercation with the Value Jet people yesterday. We will talk about it for a while because bottom line is indiscipline all round in that incident. And I'd also like people to comment on that. There is indiscipline all round. Why what I'm looking at would happen, all because a man wants to go on board with a container of whether it's water or alcohol that is in violation of the current rules of aviation. I honestly don't know. It was said that he poured the water, whether it was alcohol or water, because he claims it was water, he poured it on on two officials of the airline. It was also reported that the video of which I saw, that the pilot, I look at it now, that the pilot took off. The guy's head, Sheriff, you see, the guy's head would have been removed. We would have had a headless was. I think Nigerians should learn to be responsible, no matter who you are. One problem I see in this country is, and I don't know where that came from, we seem to think that disobeying the law is hip. It shows how strong you are. Like I repeat over and over and over, look at the kind of people, for example, who are the so-called VIPs who drive around town with their number plates covered. I believe that the intelligence people, even if they wanted to drive around to do their job, they would not go with an unregistered vehicle. It could be registered to Jimmy and Sons, but they wouldn't go because an unregistered vehicle, in any case, attracts attention. So who are these people? It should, if you see anybody sitting at the back or driving a car with the number plate cover, there's something wrong with him upstairs. I repeat, because even the governor's car has a coat of arms. A vehicle has to be registered. Even the governor's car, the traditional ruler's car, also has a coat of arms on it. An unregistered car has what you call a dealer's number. You cannot have a society where somebody just drives a car. And in any case, isn't it highly irresponsible for you to drive a car that is not registered, that can be taken from you in a jiffy? I don't know. I mean, it's the same thing. You go at the airport, you're queuing to board the flight. Some VIP comes because it's a minister or whatever, and then it saunters past you. It happens every time. I'm waiting for the day I'll take a flight, and I tell you, I'm waiting for the day I'll take a flight and no VIP. Not one. It's impossible. And for most people, it's a thing that affects us. Look at the issue also, for example, of naming roads. It's because some new people want to put their name in history. And you can't turn back the hands of the clock. It can't turn back the hands of the clock, because what will happen, like in Lagos State now, Obaship now has become to a penny. So that even one day, out of anger, I named myself the Odugu 1 and 2 of Eric Moore. Yeah, it has become to a penny. We started with, there was a time people would stand up if they heard that you are a chief. It's been bad. There was a time when you were introduced as a chairman of a company. It's been bastardized. Now, an Oba who doesn't behave himself one of these days will get slapped in public. Maybe that day we'll know what to have. But look at the Oba. Everything we have today is spoiled by people who insist. We had King's College, we had Queen's College. Before, if you sat for exam, if you were the son of a driver or you were the son of a PAMSEC, federal government colleges, once you pass the entrance, you will go in. These days, no. Now it's been spoiled. We set up a school for highly, what do they call them now? They call them highly intellectual children. I don't know what has become of that. I had a cousin, a colleague, exceptionally brilliant. His parents have moved him abroad, and my God, only God knows what he's up to. We spoil everything by sheer indiscipline. What happened? Every time I look at that incident of Wasu's incident, I want to imagine a Wasu without the head, And some have attributed it to the struggle for the next Awujale. I don't know about these things. I'm not conversant with these things. Anyway, I'm glad that is off now, but there's still a pretty face looking at me, staring at me from the screen, which, if you don't mind, necessarily, if you put it off, well, I'll take the next reaction. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir. This is Timothy calling from Ketu, sir.
Morning, Timothy. How are you?
Fine, thank you, sir. Yes, but just my own take is on this Jonathan, good luck Jonathan coming back. Well, nothing will happen. People have spoken. Yes, nothing will happen, sir. But
what do you mean nothing will happen? I don't understand.
Yeah, okay. The man that is in the control of affairs now, that is the helm of affairs now, this current president, is more than determined to stay than to rule for 8 years. That's why we all forgot the Miloko. He's still saying it, and he's still acting it. So, but what I can suggest is that the electoral law, sir, that electoral law has to be changed. If the electoral law is not changed, I mean, he has the pencil and he has the eraser. Like you say, we vote to pencil, no eraser. So I don't think.
Can I finish it for you?
Yes, sir.
We vote to pencil, now you do eraser.
Yes, sir.
When some wise man go bring typewriter, he make Tipex. When some people from typewriter, they say, okay, computer, he make delete button. So,
thank you, sir.
Okay. We make person I make a razor. Well, good typewriter I make Tipex. Hello, good morning. Morning.
Hello.
Morning.
Good morning, Uncle Jimmy.
Yes.
Yeah. I want to talk about this vaccine situation. I don't think it's something that's only that has to do with Nigeria alone. If you look at the world in general, power, absolute power corrupts. Even Donald Trump, there are some things he will go against. So I think we just need to look at the fact that we need to put some guardrails in line. Like you can't just go on the tarmac and start talking rubbish, go to the airport and start shouting. I think it's something that has to do with mentality of Nigerians. They just want to oppress the other person.
Yes.
Oppression. That is what is just in
no,
that.
well, I'd like to correct you about one thing. Yes,
sir.
Donald Trump as the president can do all kinds of things. But one thing I'll tell you is that when he is in certain places, if Donald Trump wants to board an international, wants to board a flight, international or otherwise, the captain has the authority, and is supported by such. In Nigeria, it is because look, I was told that they had to board from the tarmac, but from being on the other side of the plane at a time when the plane wanted to take off is almost impossible. They will put you
that
on.
was too far.
They will put you under guard. That one is definite. They would, no matter who you are, they will put you under guard, and that is because jobs are protected.
Yeah, you're right.
Jobs are. Would I have been able to do that? The answer is no. Why did he kick me?
Even the word VIP, it came from them. Very important. I don't understand why some people will be bigger than another. I mean, we are all equal. I mean,
of course, you know the meaning of VIP for me is vagabond in power, but that's a strange language. Thank you very much. Hello, good morning. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Uncle Dogu 1 or 2 of Eric Moore.
Please go on.
You are Gabriel calling from Lekki.
Yes.
Yeah. Uncle Jimmy, Jonathan coming back again is no, capital no for me.
Okay.
Uncle Jimmy, you think you have seen looting under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu allegedly? Oh my God, you don't want to know allegedly the rate of looting under Jonathan. Uncle Jimmy, I don't know, we can't continue to go back to our vomit. We think it's because of the desperation of Nigeria. So any politician can just wake up, he want to rule Nigeria. That is where we have gotten to, Uncle Jimmy. That's where we have gotten to. Peter Obi, like you said, God bless you. Peter Obi, with the kind of human being that we are, Uncle Jimmy, the only thing that can work for him is sack. That's the only thing that can help him to succeed if he become president. You know, politicians don't like to remove them from power. That's the only thing that will help him. Go and mark my word, Uncle Jimmy. Go and mark my word.
I've marked it.
Before I go, Uncle Jimmy, please, your friend, when will your friend lead this country? When will your friend lead this nation?
Who is my friend?
Uncle Jimmy. Babatide Raji Fashola. When will he lead this nation?
No, I don't think Fashola will ever have the opportunity to go for. I mean, come on. He's 60 plus. When will it be the turn of the Yorubas again? Not in my lifetime. And the man is enjoying his retirement as advised. And he's not my friend, he's my bro. I love him more than a friend. So I just like to publicly express that. Okay, hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Uncle Jimmy.
Ma.
I'm not in support of Jonathan coming back to Nigeria to rule Nigeria again.
Yes, ma'am.
What they did the first time, we did not see the results.
Yes, ma'am.
If Jonathan has Nigeria in his heart,
yes, ma'am,
he should support Obi.
Yes, ma'am.
That will be the best thing he will do. I will advise him to go in as he is with his integrity. He has been recognized worldwide. I don't know why he is coming out to rob himself on the mud again. Please advise him.
Mike, I don't know him. Sheriff knows him. Yeah, I think Sheriff said he knows him. They were once neighbors or something like that. I think Sheriff lived near him. But Sheriff, do you know President Jonathan?
Yes, he was my president.
Man was your president. Was he like your neighbor in Port Harcourt? Maybe you lived in Port Harcourt?
Not at all.
No, not at all.
No.
A quick one though. Yeah. If Jonathan, I asked you this yesterday, I want to see how consistent you are. Yeah. If Jonathan runs for president, where would Wike be?
I don't know. I think Wike himself would be lost as to who to, because Wike is a politician, but yes. Wike also adores Jonathan. As a person.
Are you sure? Wike doesn't adore anybody. Wike adores money.
Yes, that's why I said that's why I said first that he's a politician. Yes. He respects Jonathan a whole lot.
Wike doesn't respect. If Wike could say the things he said about Odili, if Wike could say the same thing he said about Diete Spiff, who was a governor when I was in Form 1, Wike doesn't respect anybody. Now I think Wike.
I think he will be confused.
He might just retire from politics.
I think he would never retire. We can leave for politics.
I think that unless Jonathan gets that assurance that it will be by acclamation, if they go for primaries, Wike will finish him.
And Wike, incidentally, I don't know why, but he came out yesterday to say that he will not leave PDP for vampires and something.
Because he's going to be a major factor on who emerges for the PDP to weaken their chances against the APC.
Yeah.
In fact, Wike might lock that party down till such that if they are not careful, they might not be able to produce a candidate.
I think they've removed the party from the grips from the whatever of Wike. I think they have.
It takes one or two court cases, and you lock that party down. And don't forget, people believe, and I believe too, that Wike has a lockdown on the judiciary. Anyway, that's the story. Why don't we have that argument another time?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Let's look specifically at Wike and if Jonathan comes out. That's where we learn. That's where we'll end it for today. I'd like to thank all of you for listening. I'd like to thank Sheriff. And I apologize one more time we couldn't talk about your will. We're going to revise it and we'll carry it. I've already got Dare the matchmaker and the stallion for next week's, what was it we said? Next week's Diabumi that we were going to talk about prenuptial law. So that one is rock solid. That is it. Thank you all for listening. What's Up Lagos comes up next.
.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.